What is going on, guys? It's your boy Slick. So today we're just going to be watching a game I had on my FUF stream. This game was exceptional, and astonishing at the same time. I'm not going to spoil what happens in this game. Just know that in the second plane I spawned, some very lucky things happened. So there's that. But regardless, it's a 5-7 game as Germany. We got some of the squad in here. I like doing the viewer squads every Friday. It's just fun overall. Now, when you see my camera come on in the bottom left, I did get a halo light as well, which is nice because I was going to either have to flip my desk 180 and sit behind, like where my desk is actually against the wall now, sit there. And use the natural light of the room, or I could have got a halo light, which I decided to do, and the halo light works great, so I'm happy I did that. So I want to apologize to you guys for the lack of uploads that I've been hitting you with. I've obviously been pretty busy, and it's hard to manage a schedule now. I don't know, it was hard for me to manage a schedule, especially with War Thunder before, like when all I did was make YouTube videos, but now that I have the job and stuff again, just finding time to make warthunder videos and then quality ones at that, I always feel like they're not going to be sufficient enough because I don't have enough time to work on them. And if I rush anything, I always just overthink it and never post it. I hope you guys can kind of understand what I'm talking about there. And that's the big issue. That's my that's my issue. I didn't know I was AFK for this long. I just got rammed by Kazi. Or, yeah, is it Kazi? I believe it's Kazi. But regardless, the Panther, the M10 Panther, the Ursats, is actually pretty damn good. I don't know how long it's been since they've, added this to the game. I don't know if you can buy it off of the market, but essentially it is a Panther that's made up to look like an M10. Now, this is the War Crime Panther. It's what I brought out first this game. The rest of my lineup consists of a BF-109 F4, a Pack Wagon. We have the Duck, because the Duck, while it's a 3-3, is super awesome. It's just super awesome to have in this BR. And on top of that, I have no sound for this game, because I would just show you this footage without post-commentary. But unfortunately, I was playing music in the background, and Twitch mutes your stream if you're playing music. So there's that. As far as what's been going on with me before we get into battle and actually have things to talk about in-game, Florida's been awesome. The move went pretty smooth. I've been here for a month now. I'm back in the string of things, working and whatnot. Also, if this footage gets a little framey at any points, it's not you. It's the video. Something was happening with my internet at the time. I think it's because me and my roommate were both streaming, but on top of that, I might have had something downloading in the background. So if you see a little bit of framies, that's why. It shouldn't be too bad for the entire video. We'll have to see. If it is, I'm terribly sorry, but this is a good gameplay. As far as my day today went, real tiring. As you can see, I see a slugger there. Goodbye. Real tiring day for not being tired or doing anything at all. I woke up early, like 7, hit up my coffee, right? I got a black eye today. If you don't know what a black eye is, it is espresso. Bang. Espresso inside of drip coffee. So I got a normal dark roast coffee with 2 shots of espresso in it. And I came back home, I was drinking that, and I think having that on an empty stomach after a night of having some drinks made me feel sick. So I streamed for like an hour and a half when I got home. Tarkov shit the bed. I ended up throwing up, which is just, I don't know, I just didn't feel too good, I guess. I sat back down, like Tarkov was breaking. The servers completely died, so I ended the stream. And then, went and started working on this menu for the coffee shop that I've been doing, like a revision. So I was working on that for a little bit, and then I was like, hey, I'm hungry. I went and got Chick-fil-A around like 1. And I came home and ate 30 chicken nuggets in one sitting, and then food comed the fuck out. Like, I just knocked out until maybe an hour ago, which was like 3:30. So I had like a 3-hour nap. I watched like an hour documentary on cartels stealing Mexican oil, which was pretty interesting, I guess. It was a Vice article, or not a Vice documentary. But regardless, we're actually in the game. So here's the Arl. Gotta hit Arl. Was it you get The Walking Dead? Carl! Carl! I haven't watched that show in so long. I missed a couple of seasons, I think. What's your guys' favorite movie or like TV show? I like The Irishman. I thought The Irishman was really good, but I've also watched a lot of reruns of Sopranos. I don't know. They're up there for me. And the Peaky Blinders. I love Peaky Blinders. Kind of a random question. So here I'm swinging right. I'm going to go check to the right and make sure that there's no enemies. We obviously made that Arl go into hiding. I'm going to try to get a shot on this M16. Don't get it. Of course not, right? Why would I? And then we're going to follow our boy into some combat here. Which I like about this gameplay is I actually have some good teamwork along with good solo play. So teammate needs a revive. I go help him. I'm going to take a look to the left because that Sherman was still alive, the one I hit before. Duff the shot. It happens. I push up on the Panther and give him a rep. And we have to remember about the Arl too. So I'm thinking about the Arl and that Sherman in my mind. The Sherman looked like he was going to peek, but he doesn't. You'll see. It's ultimately my downfall. But I am excited that I bait for this guy. So a little bit of a driving malfunction. But I'm going to push wider left so we both don't die. And you got to look at the spawn here, always, because there could be a guy just sitting on those rocks getting ready to snipe you. It's a real pain in the ass when you get shot in the side from something like that. So here we are. Arl bounces. I'm pushing him. I don't get the shot off because of the turret. I get shot in the left. So the guy that I helped rep, those in my squad, kills the Arl. And now I'm going to try to bounce this Sherman. He kills me. But we're screaming for our teammate to go kill him. And there he goes. So the teammate got 2 kills. We had the master bait. And now we're going to hop in the duck. So the duck is really fun. I don't know how you guys feel about the duck. It's one of those vehicles that you can do really well in. It's not easy to, in my opinion. But it's so fun to fly. It's like something that trying to do well in it makes it worth it. You know what I'm saying? I guess that kind of makes sense. Just because you have a 75mm cannon in a plane. I mean, there's not many things that are like that. And as far as the planes with the big cannons go, I think the duck is the most efficient at it. You can talk about like the PBJ, and I believe there's an Italian plane, and then like the Mosquito with the 50 mil. None of those planes really do it the way the duck does. The duck is just so mighty in its role as destroying. Lightly armored vehicles just get absolutely toasted. Of course, you have to hit your shots, but it's nice with this little scope. So here we are. We're going in. See if we see somebody. Little shot there. Bink. See you later. Fly through the smoke, and we're going to take another angle of attack. Nice little wrap around. I'm worried about the planes now. But we're going to fly from this way. See if we can get this. What is that, a comet? An Avenger? Bink. Shot right in his transmission. Set him on fire. And, of course, you got to do that little low-level flying gloat going on. It seems like every 30 seconds, it's like a little framey. I'm sorry that you guys have to see that. Hopefully the next footage I use isn't like that. It's a real shame because I love this gameplay. I love the dynamic of it. There's a lot of different angles that you could talk about. I don't even know what I would title this video, to be honest. What are we talking about, really? 5-7? I guess a 5-7 Germany video? Maybe we could say, like, War Crime Panther. Nice clickbait. You guys would be like, don't clickbait, Slick. Don't do it. So I set him on fire a second time. Dodged the shot. Try to get the ASU. I bounce, missed the ASU, and hit the ground. That was unfortunate. But that would have been a sick-ass play if I did that. And here is the decision I made that just made this gameplay what it is. And that's the BF-109F4 with stealth belts. I don't know what it is about going top-down on an enemy, but it works out really, really well. Like, extremely well. So we dive in here. We grab the 250 kilogram bomb, but that's not not really gonna work. You'll see here, I'm not the best at bombing things. Also, if you haven't seen on Twitter, you should go check out my Twitter and give me a follow. I'll put the link to that in the description. I'm trying to hit 6K on Twitter, but I also had kill with the KA-50. I saw that Fly like ran out of his room and ran back in while killing a tank in the KA-50. So I had to one up him. So I kill a helicopter or a tank from like 8 kilometers out, 9, and I run outside and hop into my window and see that I killed him. If you don't believe me, you just gotta go watch it. Go follow me on Twitter. It's at SlickB. Check it out. Yes, nice little plug there, dude. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. All right, so I dropped the bomb. Don't hit anything. I love the skin, by the way, for the F4. It looks so good. I don't remember if it's a user skin. I think it's actually in game. It's gotta be, right? I have decals on it. So I'm out here looking for tanks. There's that ASU. Put a little burst into him. Goodbye, bud. Because remember, we crit him before, so he was on 2 crew members to begin with. A crit on the ASU is always a crew member, I feel like. How could it not be? It's a little tin box. It's like a tea box. You know, like those little boxes you put tea in. I mean, yeah, that's what a tea box would be, but you get what I'm saying. And that's exactly what the ASU is. So we have 2 AAs down here. And take a little bit of some shots at that Brit. And then go straight up. They're both shooting at another plane, I believe. So we're going to use this time to go completely top down on them. And see what this 20 mil can do. What's popping with the 20 mil? Maybe we can title this about Cass. Cass is a pain in the ass. Alright, we're going to dump some shots on that boy, take him out. Dump some shots on that boy, take him out. Narrowly avoid the ground. Obviously do a little roll and fly super low out because we're cool as hell. Cool as heck. Alright, and then we're going to overextend and come back around. See what's popping off. I love flying super low. It's one of my favorite pastimes. It's just flying around the maps as low as possible. It makes it really hard for enemies to see what you're doing too. Even planes on this game mode can't really follow you if you do stuff like that. I was just looking behind that Panther to see if I see anybody. Of course I don't. And then we're going to start scanning the spawn. Of course there's going to be an AA. Why wouldn't there be? It's a little AA boy. He starts shooting at me. And I say, okay. Well, I see where we should dump our shots next. Of course, take a shot from him, which is super fun. And now we're pretty critically damaged. You can't see it because my camera's in the way. I guess that's a that's a thing. All right, we dump some shots over there, get the delayed kill, which is beautiful. And now there's a plane on me. So we're in a life or death situation with an F6F. And just have a moment in chat for this guy. 2 hands on the keyboard at some points. Really just desperately trying to get this guy. We have no airspeed. My engine is fine, to be noted, but my wings are shredded. And we get her to finally turn around. And I get the loop inside. Big shots. And as you can see, I'm quite excited. So that was the epic game I had on stream. Follow me on stream if you don't. I do this multiple times a week. It's been your boy Slick. If I don't have a video out tomorrow, I hope you enjoy your Sunday. I should have a video out tomorrow, but I'm done making promises because I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. It's been your boy. Deuces.